Yep. 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 I know I was at home. Mm-hmm.
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now. And we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this.
Go to hell.
Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in
Death Valley.
Carolina. As we'll see a participant
Real tight.
playoff, the SMU Mustangs taking on the ninth-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers.
I know what to do to a Mustang.
I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Put the wrong gas in. Put the wrong gas in. What do to it? Uh-oh. What? Well, yeah. Undefeated. Ran through North Carolina.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. At the 35, he's loose. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Finding open areas. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
And I love right out of the gate, this offense is going to be creative, and they're going to try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
Offense lines up for a first and 10 from the 43. He's in open space downfield. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. makes the catch. It's Lacy. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finds the tight end. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. He's looking to throw. It's complete. They will score! Touchdown, Mustangs!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, this is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And there they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Off the RPO, complete. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. Clemson is quick to the line. Offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Denson. Quarterback now breaking the field.
No.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rushes on him. And as he throws. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
First half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying play action. Lets it fly. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass.
Let's go! The baby mama called him, had to hang up the phone.
A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I
I
gotta
know.
understand the situation. I gotta get the ball out. Try to make
Right.
a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
And the Mustangs will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. That nigga was out of bounds, bro. You can tell.
That decision will be questioned for a while.
That man, she was out of bounds, bro. Look how wiggly that ball is.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem
Hold
is
up, man. The game feel laggy to you? Like it'd be like off a millisecond. When I press my play, it don't feel right. Like I had to pause that bitch, see if it catch up or something.
Get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
It
They
feel
were
better
really
now.
disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
He said both of y'all screen stopping
Another
and shit.
productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
Some feel funny. I feel better now though.
Back to throw, it's Denson. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back.
I'm passing Matt. Chat. See you, buddy. You want to have to do it to you.
Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down.
Hey, the game just started, man. Let me get right.
On 4th down, going to the air.
Let me get right. Let me get right.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Motion from the back. Quick pass on the jet motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
No.
How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
They don't believe their kicker can roll double nickels with that 55-yarder, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. He's finally shot down of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Clemson jumps to the line. Looking for a man. It's Denson. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half. You stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. They're trailing by 13 to LSU. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
No way.
Right downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The inside handoff. Plows through the defense. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. They'll run play action.
Got him.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Our defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. Job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Denson. They've got the screen. Half of it, it'll be 2nd and 5. Clemson is quick to the line. looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He's got it inside the 25. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Now from inside the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled this last
Ice me at the out.
Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal.
And I mean.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, there's
It didn't ice me. It didn't ice me. I just missed it. I just fucked up.
The Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Reads it, fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure coming. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last two games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
they got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. Oh, he got loose. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Get up. Get up. Yep, I think that's what everybody says to their quarterbacks after they take big hits like that. He got the first down, but you don't want to make a living taking those whacks.
Going to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Back open in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give him a first down. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quick release by the QB. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Denson.
Ah! Ow! No, why did I throw that bullshit? Why did I throw that shit?
Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He's knocked out a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the quick game. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
What was that? Oh, no.
How nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ncaa if they can stop them on 3rd down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Finds a seam. He's at the 10. Touchdown, SMU. He got loose, and it was lights able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking downfield, it's Denson. He's moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get down in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got it, looking for the first down. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, fourth and short.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Back to pass on second down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10, and he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants.
Ain't no way,
Turns
man.
it on down the left side. The 30. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. point, it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. Hold and fire complete. Breaks into the open. They just barely saved themselves from giving up a score on the final play of the third period and will carry that one into the fourth. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So first down will open up the final period. That's caught. It's Lewis. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Tigers moving quickly to the line.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Finds us back in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll throw it from the red zone. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Trying to surge it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Motion from the wideout. Wants to adjust the pattern. It's complete to the right.
Ain't no way.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
possessions, what I need to accomplish. Do you kick it now because it's a long yardage fourth down situation, or do you say, nope, I'm going for the touchdown?
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Here's a heat. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Clemson. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Tennessee. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, let's go, baby.
A huge fourth quarter play from this defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
We talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Looking to pass, it's Denson. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Making side adjustments here. He'll set up to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Wow.
Can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Got his man quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we don't have many plays left. You know, the clock winding down, we got to make something happen. These kind of plays are just crippling. They will absolutely ruin what chance you have to push the ball down the field later on and save timeouts. And so we got to get that engine going here.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Yeah, and as a defense, you're going one more stop. One more stop. It's 4th down. We're in the 2-minute situation. You know they're throwing the football. You get one more stop. You got the lead. You get the ball back, and this game is over.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. All tied up now in the final stages of this one. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires complete on the crosser. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. And the Mustangs getting set on first and 10. To the ground with the back.
I love the play call here late in the game. You've got 2 timeouts. You need points to win, but you can still run the football. You can lean on this offensive line and your ball carrier to get it done. That was a really good-looking play late.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it on the right. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, SMU. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
And right down the middle. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He wants a big play here late. Pumps it in down the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Might be changing the route. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Denson. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
wants to throw and not much time to work with. Release to the back. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's second down, incomplete pass, go to third down. If we need to go for it on fourth down, this offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads it left. It's caught. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Denson. A shot for the end zone. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6 now. What are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
And now they've decided to go for 2. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here. Looking to throw. Gets it out fast.
Blew the game. Blew the fucking game. Blew the fucking game. I had to try it though. I said, fuck this shit. Blew the fucking game.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time.
Yeah.
Guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up.
You do your thing.
Catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground.
Barely got by.
Most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.